The actual interview opportunities are so rare now. So that means when you get an opportunity, you should be totally ready. That comes only with practice. Here is the platform that lets you do that. With CareerPlan, you can quickly sign up and do a quick mock interview and then get a feedback right there. Let's get started. Okay, go to careerplan.app. Go to careerplan.app. So we are signing up now. Yeah. You can make a local account or you can do with Google sign in. I'm not going to do it since I already have an account. I'm logging in right away because I already have an account. So you can see the whole process to get the maximum benefit, but you don't have to do all of these things. You can get into mock interview as soon as it loads. If you want to do a detailed resume analysis and then many other things, then you can choose change job and find job path. I am not choosing it now. Mock interview. In few seconds it is going to ask you resume and what job description for which you want to do the mock interview. I have the resume, but I also need the JD because your practice of interview is for particular role. Let us find some job description. See, I am picking something here. This is for the illustration, so anything is okay. You can key in anything else. It is actually embedded software architect. Let's see how things go here. So it has taken few seconds and then we are in the screen. Let's go to the mock interview right away. It is analyzing the JD and the resume. It is going to pick the right questions for my role. Now I am ready to take this interview. Let's go. It is confirming the JD and also there are few instructions for me here. We need to have the camera and the microphone on. Okay, because I am using my camera, there is an issue. So let me stop using the camera. I have come into the interview now. Now let us see what questions I get.
Tell me about yourself.
I will answer as soon as this answer done button is enabled. I am Ishwar, applying for the firmware architect role. I have handled many embedded projects in the past. I have worked on microcontroller, RTOS based and many other kinds. So this is a big improvement. Okay, now the interview is complete. I should get an email. So after the completion of interview in about 5-10 minutes, I received this email. Okay, it thinks that I was very nervous during the interview. I can't wait to see it because it said I'm nervous. Okay, it thinks that my system knowledge is excellent and programming is okay. There was no programming specific questions. I did not bring up examples from programming when I talked about the system design and system troubleshooting. I guess that's why it said it is average. It thinks that communication was good. I felt it. I still need to improve because there are so many things which I had to say which I could not say it. That's why I think problem solving, it shows that weak because I could not really communicate. I did not really think about the right instances where I show my approach on how do I solve or how do I troubleshoot, so for example, hardware software issues or many other topics. So that's why maybe my lesson is that I need to think through these kind of questions. I need to have some examples in mind. And role competencies, so program management, project management, it thinks it's very good. then in other things it shows average, which is again understandable because now I'm playing a management role mostly and not a pure uh, embedded software architect. So that's why I don't have any concern with the way it evaluated. Yeah, leadership and initiative. Okay, there are many other areas. I think it still said it's very average, and I'm not very happy with these ratings. I won't blame it either, but I need to become much better on all of these parameters. So I will not get into the mentor feedback. Yeah, there are so many things which we can talk about here. You can go through the transcript of my interview and also the mood indication, whether I was nervous or not. So you can get the very specific inputs by looking at this conversation. So here is a surprise element. We said it need not be just a mock interview. If you do it well, if you practice it many times, and then if you come up with something excellent, this whole thing you can publish. It will serve as a pre-screening along with your resume. So there are so many recruiters, so many companies have no time to do the preliminary screening. They directly send it to the technical panel. If you get this interview practice, your chances are easily going to double. So right now I'm not publishing, but if you decide to publish, this is how it looks. So many things which we can talk about in terms of interview feedback. Yeah, I think see the programming, like I mentioned earlier, lacks detailed examples of complex diagnostics. This is a problem. So I should look at more examples, brush up, and then take this up again. Okay, the interview is done. Right now, if you are confident with your interview, congratulations. More the interview practice you do, much better is going to be your performance when you actually get to that stage. Sign up right now if you have not done already. Upload your resume if you have it. If you don't, no problem. You can generate it there and pick some job description. Even that, there are suggestions on what kind of job description, what kind of next moves you should look at. So all of that is possible with CareerPlan. Sign up now.